Hey, Trace Brights. In order for us to develop our imaginations, to use it as a tool to recreate our reality, we have to reframe the way we think about our imagination. Because we are meant to essentially follow a script and not ask questions, we have this idea of the imagination as being something frivolous, unless you're like into arts. But the reality is that we use our imaginations all the time, every day, to get through our lives. What do you call something that you imagine that you fully expect to manifest into reality? You call it a plan. Now, plans are usually very grounded and very practical and meant to be carried out or manifested very quickly. Now, the thing about plans is that they are typically limited by our perception and our agreement with our current reality. They are also influenced by our belief systems, ideologies, and the beliefs and ideologies of those around us. We're simple social creatures. We want to be liked and we want things to be easy. So, in favorable circumstances, we tend to plan small. And I say favorable circumstances because when you are in unfavorable circumstances, you have to start to turn up the dial on your imagination. You have to start thinking outside the box when the environment or circumstances that you're in are putting you at a disadvantage. And this is something that Black women are very skilled at, seeing through your current circumstances to an end goal that is only apparent to you, God, and the universe. We have an exceptional ability to listen to our inner voice, our inner guidance, what some of us call the Holy Ghost, our gift of instinct and intuition. I'm sure you have felt how chaotic the energy in the air is right now. That's intentional. It's to create noise so that you cannot hear yourself, to create static and interference in the connection between you and Source. We are at a cusp of evolution. We will transform into something that cannot be easily controlled. We are our ancestors, and they are coming back through us full force. They revolted in chains, knowing that they were facing certain death, but they imagined something greater than their circumstance. And here we are. Now today, it is our responsibility to multiply that future, that possibility, that vision, and that imagination. The imagination amplifies the possibilities of the things that you plan. Post-slave syndrome and even post-Jim Crow syndrome is a community-wide manifestation of complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And it has left us with a lot of people-pleasing behaviors and seeking validation outside of our community and even outside of our own selves. I say this to highlight the fact that our imaginations have been stunted from generations of horrific, traumatic, stressful events, to the point that a lot of times the most that we are able to imagine is just the bare minimum standard of survival. Everything in your reality first starts in your mind. You move according to your beliefs of your existence in what you perceive to be actual reality. So what is a leap of faith? What it is really is planning imaginatively beyond your seen circumstances or beyond your physical circumstances. A leap of faith is listening to that gut instinct, despite what your logical, rational mind might be telling you. It's time for us to act on those downloads. It's time for us to follow those whispers. Many of us actually have very powerful spiritual gifts. And society has made the topic taboo because we're not supposed to be tapping into our own innate abilities. We're not even supposed to believe that they're there. But this is the age of awakening. We just had an amazing, incredible planetary alignment. All of our knowledge, scientific and spiritual, is converging, and we are just beginning to truly understand ourselves, the universe, and our Earth. I want to help you develop your imagination so that we can create a new reality. I'm planning some creative events for Black History Month because I don't care what anybody says, we're having Black History Month. So be on the lookout. Subscribe to Black Barn Owl, link in the bio, and I'll see you and always